Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of Tracy Talks About Insurance. I have been actually working on these series videos for quite some time. So today I can finally make it happen. I'm pretty excited about this. So you can actually find in my series videos, I don't really use those fancy video editings and with those fancy sound and effect. I will just in the plain video settings. And I want to make it more like a personal talking, more down to earth. So yeah, it's more for the information sharing and experience sharing. The reason why I want to produce a series of videos to talk about insurance is twofold. And firstly, as a licensed individual insurance agent, I do deeply believe the value, power, that insurance could bring to everybody's life. And I feel there's quite some misunderstanding still, when I talk to people about insurance, they don't really have a correct understanding of what insurance could bring and how does different type of policy work. And secondly, I do feel after I joined this insurance industry, I find there are quite a lot of unqualified insurance agents in the market. They actually do hustle around, to promote the products that could bring the highest commission to themselves, regardless of the benefits it could bring to each individual client. I personally feel that's very unethical, where some of them they try to disguise some of the key facts, only convey the information that they think the clients would like to hear. So in my videos, I actually just want to make everything transparent to make sure you know what are the pros and cons, what are the guaranteed and non-guaranteed portion, to make sure you make a very informed decision when you actually want to buy your own insurance policy. Never let yourself being tricked by those unethical agents. So do follow my videos. So in order to make it more structural and make sure it's easier for you to follow, I actually want to break down into different topics. So including general concept, different types of policies, and how does each policy work and their pros and cons. I will use the whiteboard to demonstrate some of the keywords and also the proposals to walk you through, all the tricks and potential traps that those agents could perhaps make you fall into. And also my personal experiences and the feelings about the insurance industry in Hong Kong and the working environment. So this sort of the whole videos, I just wanted to set aside my role as an insurance agent. It's not for a sole purpose of making sales or developing my own client base. Is more really like I wanted just to educate the mass market to make everybody has their own informed decisions when it comes to insurance. So in this first episode, I just wanted to briefly talk about the big concept of insurance. So when you actually talk about insurance, you see it's a big board. It's like at the top of this pyramid, and then you further go down into different levels. So now here we have this big word insurance. It actually goes down to different category. So basically it could bring down to life insurance and general insurance. And here the MPF actually doesn't really belong to each category, but MPF it's a mandatory scheme that both of the employer and the employee has to contribute. So the MPF is, you can say it's an independent category, but it's also covered under this big insurance concept as well. So when we talk about life insurance here, you could further go down into different types of plans. So if further go life down to typically medical, saving, term life, and investment linked plan. And further down to that, medical. So when you talk about the medical, the traditional way of thinking, it's consumptive medical, which is like you go to hospital, you visit doctors, and you incur expenses, and you claim back to the insurance. And also there's another category that could enter medical, which is critical illness. This one has a saving element. So it's not really based on actual expenses incurred. So when you actually being diagnosed with critical illness, you actually get the lump sum of the money, which is your insured amount plus the bonuses immediately without proving, the expenses you have incurred. The traditional sort of saving policies, its life element is based on the insured amount, which is also directly linked to your annual contributions. Now here we have this term life. So what is the term life versus the life with saving element? What could be the differences here? I will go back to this concept in my following videos to deep dive into the terms and the differences of these two types of life insurance policies. But here, when we talk about term life or the life with saving element, we talk about the leverage. So normally, in the life policies, the leverage could be very, very advantageous. You spend sometimes $1,000 per year to exchange for $1 million insured amount. And then we have also got investment linked insurance policy, which I will also go back to that topic in the next following series. So what about general insurance? General insurance, you can see, including, so many sort of items. The most commonly seen, which is also mandatory, like including car, employee, or maybe some of the shop insurances as well. So we got here. And also some entertainment related, like golf, travel, and also pet. Other than that, we also have here, it's some of the personal accidents and outpatient also falls into the category of general insurance. And also like the fire and water insurance is when the buildings is more related to the building structure. So when the building gets fire or the shops has immersed by the water, it also could claim back to your insurance policy. So you can see, actually, this big word insurance could further go into so many different levels of policies. So in this video, I just want to give you an overall picture of what I will say is the general elements and the parts of the insurance. But in the following series of videos, I will go deep dive into different sort of types. But general insurance, I won't really cover in too much details here because it's relatively easier to understand, and it's more related to commercial or like entertainment or some of the business settings. So in my videos, I'll focus mainly on this life part. So that's the end of my first episode. So before that, I want to just share a little bit about my story, why I want to join this insurance industry. So before I become insurance agent, I have been working in the big four accounting firms for 10 plus years as a professional. It's also like client facing, but I mainly deal with those corporate clients, work on different sort of projects. But I think it has been a wonderful 10 plus years of experiences that actually equipped myself with a lot of valuable skills, like time management, the ability to work under pressures, and client serving, and communication skills as well. But I think more importantly, it just made me become a very, very responsible person. I'm very responsible, for every individual of my client. But after all those years, I just feel I actually get to know myself better. I feel I am a very straightforward person. I'm not really good at dealing with all the big company office politics at all, and I prefer a certain level of flexibility as well. And I feel I'm more productive, as an individual. So I feel insurance could be something that fulfill all of my requirements, except one thing is I don't really take the fixed salary. So I have to really put myself out there and try to make sales in order to make my ends meet. Yeah, but after I have been working as an insurance agent for I think almost half a year, it's so far still good. I do feel this market has full of potential, and the most importantly is I do deeply believe the things I sell, which is insurance per se. I have my own insurances as well. I think it's very, very a valuable, effective life saving, is also a strong tool for financial planning. So that's why I have decided to join the industry. And also my company, as you can see, it's the logo, it's the signature, our company's signature toy. Yeah, when you talk about insurance, or what you can think of is immediately think of the word protection, and you have to be very prudent as well. So when I first get to know this company Prudential, it reminds me of the two words, which is exactly protection and prudence. So I feel it's perfect. I mean, for either to buy insurance plans or become an insurance agent, Prudential could be my best choice, and it's always the best in my mind. I have a whole team back me up, and the whole sort of team environment is pretty good. That's the upside. Yeah. So and now one more thing is Prudential is like a UK company, and I was educated in the UK, and all sort of my degrees, and also I'm a classical pianist, and I got my piano performance diploma from the UK Musical Institution as well. So I have a sort of deep connection with UK as well. That's another thing. Okay, that's officially end of my first episode. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please click like and share with your friends and families. So in next video, I'm going to talk about more in terms of the medical and critical illness, which is the most commonly type of insurance that people want to purchase. Okay, this is Tracy Talks About Insurance, and I am Tracy. Thanks for watching. Good night.